Now, let's jump over here to Freddy P. Now, as y'all know, Freddy P, I believe Freddy P was on Making the Band, I believe. But he's recently done a interview. Hang on, let's pull this up right quick. With Art of Dialogue, speaking out on his experiences that he had while being on the show of Making the Band.
But like I told my brother, man, you know, he was telling me he don't think Puff gonna get locked up. I said, bitch, they got Chapo. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, they got Chapo. They could put Chapo under the ground. They can hire Puff. But it's just long overdue. Like for a while, it made me kind of question, like, man, you know, it's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what? Do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like,
for real, because all these stories and allegations and all this different stuff that was coming out all at one time, they can't help but to put their nose in it.
He done got away with too much, but you got to understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because it's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over Streetnik and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough and right is transpired because when I was in a place of sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made me turn into somebody else because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft. You might think I'm gay, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, you know, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets.
Somebody know.
You might be you and Puffy getting, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money. Then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you, and what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puffy Playboy. You know, Playboy, don't worry about that, man.
Playboy.
I can get us come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me.
Yeah.
Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into them situations with Puffy. And I know this personally. Like, I know personally, but like I say, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I've been knew that. I've been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew, when you're in a circle, like the band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we work with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only
man, you can only just imagine all the shit that's people like him. Like you say, when you're in this circle, they know. The rest of the world don't know. We don't know none of their secrets or the stuff that happened behind the scenes and different stuff like that. You know, I bet these people that was a part of this show, and it's coming out. They all gonna come out. All of them. Every last one of them. They gonna have interviews. It's gonna be real interesting to hear the things that actually went on and the things these people went through, because none of these people actually became successful that he made these bands for. He didn't. So it's clear he took advantage of them.
that I done been on a phone call and hear people explaining their situations, crying about, you know, situations, and it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, like it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this. Like I said, it gets deeper and deeper, and the more that come out, the more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is, when that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not a friend of his. I don't
We know who it is. 50.
want to, you know, spoil something he got going on. But I will say this: he's doing a phenomenal job to the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented the opportunity to work with him, but like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that got it's guys that that can't come out because of their image.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go.
Damn.
Like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J's. I know you've been. I know I'm in a circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirm. You don't got.
These are the type of people that these people can't hide from, because they know their dirt. They know how they is in real life.
But see, even with Stevie J, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle, and the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You could come play tough to us because we don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you.
Mm-hmm.
They know what you and Puffy was going on, not just Stevie J. I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the regular, but they know you. And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them, they be, they can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact.
They dance around it.
Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That know these rapper secrets. You can imagine being propositioned by Puffy like that, though, right? Like,
welcome to Texas Sedation Dental and Implant Center. Let's take a tour of our beautiful state.
You f***ed up. And he could fly you to a private island and get rid of the security and give you, wire you $1 million or 20.
He can do whatever.
Or make sure that you get this endorsement deal. That's how easy it is for him to get.
Hey, have y'all paid attention to all the people that's stepping down from these executive positions and CEOs and all this different stuff of these major multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar corporation companies? These the people that's in cahoots with Diddy. And that's why he's saying make sure you get these different endorsements and all this different stuff. Diddy know these people to make these things happen for you if he really want them
to gain leverage over people. Come on, man, you got 1,000 bottles waiting. Thought what, 10,000, 5,000, some shit like that. My boy, that's a lot of back busting. You hear me? That's too much. I was like, wait, what?
That nigga got the baby oil factory at his shit. That nigga must be, he must got a stake in Johnson Johnson baby oil or some shit. It ain't no, man, if y'all seen they clone Tyrone, that shit look like a scene out of They Clone Tyrone. All them damn bottles of baby oil that nigga had in that bitch. That shit like it was stocked up at the dollar store type shit.
It's like you ran a chain of operation. You got an operation of just back busting. Like, what are y'all like?
It gotta be,
bro. You 50. Can't you even get up that much, bro? Like, you turned on, like
you that freaky of a man at that age. Like, bro, you turned on that much. You gotta have that much baby oil. This is a nasty dude that we didn't know was like this, but. Hey man, like you say, what's done in the dark come to the light.
Bro, baby oil? People use baby oil and shit? Well, see, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother community. They got their own little. I was like, baby oil? I was like, what baby oil for? What do you rub each other down, getting shiny and shit? Then it hit me. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. My boy was
start
loose with
together.
It. But no, man. Prayers to Diddy, man. Prayers to him, man. You know, I don't want to kick him out. I'm just saying that.
And we're not gonna watch all of this, but I really like his stance on with Diddy. He ain't bashing Diddy for the things he did and taking advantage of him. It's pretty a mutual stance. You don't want to kick a man while he down, but like you say, you know, we make the bed, we lay.
Hey, you still want to fight? You still want to fight, Stevie J? To put up the Notre Dame dudes. You still want to fight 50, homie? I don't think so. Now, y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's why, back to what I was saying about, that's why they act so tough. They act so tough because they know it's whispers about them. So when I see you in person, I got to show you, I'll f you up. I'm a gangster. I'm this and that. That's an act, man.
They want to hurt you
Real
then.
gangsters can see through all that shit. All I say is Puffy should have just lived his life, man. You still could have been on top of the world, enjoy you. It's a world full of love. What's wrong with you living in a world full of love? Even if you loving men, you full of love, bro. You ain't gotta try to come over here and maintain a character that force you to be a monster. Cause you wanna be on top, you wanna control monsters, you want gangsters to respect you. You still wanna be able to slap a nigga in his mouth. You can't do both.
That's why you hear all these stories of Puff, like with these aggressive stories, you know, with him getting in these altercations. A lot of these stories coming from, you know, bodyguards, you know, saying the fights that he done got into. Even with him going up to that damn school behind that bright boy he got. CJ Quincy, whatever his damn name is, that played with football with UCLA. That nigga went up to that damn school and that nigga swung on that coach. Diddy did. Y'all remember that? And he got arrested for it. You know, it's multiple claims of this different shit like this. So I get what he's saying. He want to try to be a street nigga and have control over them niggas and do that kind of shit and, you know, do this boss shit at the same time. He want the best of both worlds. And there's even a video of Pac coming out, and I'm going to bring it up in a little bit, about how he think Diddy set him up to get shot.
You can't do both. You can't be a gangster. You can't be Omar from The Wire, bro. Like, you're not that.
That's who the fuck he think he is. That nigga thinks he's a character in real life. That nigga ain't got out of character.
And it backfired on my boy. Like I say, it's a lot coming out, boy. Check out, it's a rapper coming out with a documentary, and when it come out, everybody gonna be surprised. I think man, that's gonna be the shocker right there. I heard I was hearing and as it was being presented to me, man, I don't know how to feel sorry for people all the time, but at that moment I was like, damn, bro, because I was in the same situation. And what if he, you know, ever would have came at me like...
All right, so let's get into this Tupac thing.